Hello and welcome to Too Old and Too Slow. My name's Richard, and in this episode I'm racing here at Donington Park and also at Thruxton.
And here she is. Isn't she a beauty? This is the Marcos I'll be racing today at Thruxton. It's got a Volvo 1800 engine in, and it drives as well as it looks. I'm now settled in the car and heading out for qualifying. Let's see how it goes. Wow, this doesn't feel right, doesn't sound right. Is it a foul plug or is it a fueling issue? I'm going to see if I can shift down and try and clear it, otherwise it's back into the pits for me. Between qualifying and the race, we've put new plugs in, checked the carb, and hopefully it's fueling okay. So here we go, we'll find out. Now it's race time. Well, I got a good start, got past the MG and on the tail of the Mini. There's an opportunity to push on a little bit here and try and make up a few places. Trying to outbrake a few people, but I'm feeling the car is still slightly down on power, but I'm going to push on and see if the problems are solved. No, as you can see, it's just not running as it should. There's no power. It's definitely got to be a fueling issue. As you can hear, I'm definitely not happy. So I managed to keep the car going, nurse it back and get in the pits. Get waved straight back to the trailer. That's Thruxton done.
So that was Thruxton. As you saw, we had loads of problems with the fuel pump. Never really got going and we had to retire the car. Now the car has got a new fuel pump. The master cylinder for the clutch has been resealed and the car is running beautifully. So here we go. Let's see how we get on in qualifying.
Nigel's put me in the car first. The plan is get out, put 5 steady laps on the car, just get myself feeling comfortable, into the pits, then he'll jump in and do the qualifying time for us. There's a bit of traffic out there and there's another Marcos in front of us, so I'm just don't need to set a blistering time. Just feel my way around the track and just get myself settled. That's the key. Nigel's going to set the qualifying time. All I want to do is just get everything warmed up, get the tyres up to temperature and the brakes, and find a little bit of a gap so I can push on a bit. Confidence. I'm braking a little bit later than I should. Try to turn in. The car just understeers straight ahead. So 180 and get back on track. No harm done. Just a little bit of tyre wear off the front tyres. 5 laps and just really starting to feel a little more comfortable in the car. I'm picking up the right braking points as I turn in, comfortable, turn in to the right then the left, indicator on, and in I go to the pits. Right, that's me done, so I've got to get myself out of the car somehow. There's a bit of a palaver. Engine off, fan on, and wriggle myself out. And then it's time for Nigel to set our qualifying lap time. Nigel has the benefit of having a car which is warmed up by me, so he's straight in with some lovely smooth fast laps. He still has to contend with a little bit of traffic out there, and he's looking for a spot so he can get past his blue car and set our qualifying lap time. It's difficult to watch this because Nigel's considerably faster than me. He's driven the car for a few more years, and lovely smooth slick gear changes as he chases down the car in front. Classic K class has lots of different cars. Some are a lot faster than others, so the Elan in front has had their lap compromised. It's no one's fault, it's just the way it is, and it's just part of the fun of racing in the Classic K Championship.
Was qualifying, and that worked out really well. We're starting 25th out of a field of I think 45, so we're solid midfield, and the car is running as well as it ever has. We're delighted with the progress, and we're looking forward to quite a successful race. If we had qualified just 1 second faster, we would have been about 4 or 5 places ahead of us where we are on the grid. So we've got a bit of work to do. We've got some MGBs to get past on the first few laps, as well as battle with a pit stop. So here we go, let's go racing.
So we have a rolling start. I haven't done many of these, so I'm just going to put myself close to the car in front as I can, and the lights are out and we're racing. So push past the first one and let's make some places up. The Marcos is seriously competitive. It's quicker than the MGs in front. It's just got to get myself in a position where I can overtake safely. I want to get past them, but not at any cost. I see a gap, but is it worth pushing on the inside? Has he seen me? No, I back out of it. It's just not worth it. I'll pick him up later, hopefully down the straight. think here's my opportunity. You got one on the left, one sitting right in the middle of the track who's blocking me. If I can push on the right hand side and that brake him, maybe that would work. But maybe the next lap. So here we go, next lap. Here's my opportunity down the main straight and see if I can get myself close enough in a position where I can get past a couple. So here we go on the brakes. Can I slow the car down? Miss the gear and he gets past me. Yeah, he got away this time, but I'm sure I can chase him down and get past him in a lap or two. This is a 1 hour race, so we've got plenty of opportunities. As I'm pushing on through the old hairpin, I can feel the car starting to move a little bit underneath me. It's like the tyres are just getting a little bit hot, but I need to watch that and keep the concentration up. What I want to do is get past this blue car and then try and chase down the cars in front. See the cars I need to just push through here, nice and fast through the old hairpin, but then I turn in and whoa, that's a spin. And unfortunately this is all caught on live stream. The cars are bearing down. I feel very vulnerable sitting in the middle of the track with the race continuing. They did put the safety car out. As I try to start the engine, it appears that it's flooded. I'm filling the exhaust full of fuel and woof, there we go. Lots of flames out the back. The marshals come and give me a squirt with a fire extinguisher, but eventually I get it running and I'm back in the race. I'm back up the hill, trying to settle myself down, calm myself down. I get a few more laps and then I see on the pit wall that's Nigel calling me in and it's time to swap drivers. I'm looking out for Greg and Nigel. There they are. I'm going to stop, turn the engine off, put the fan on and try and jump out as quick as I can and get Nigel in the car to kind of regain some of the places I lost with my spin. Nigel's straight out behind the Porsche 911. He's got to chase him down and get past him. Nigel's driving super smooth down into the old hairpin. He's carrying a little bit more speed than the Porsche. Great line. And he's going to push up the hill and I think he's going to take him on the inside. There we go. Nicely through and up to McLean. Traffic is really building. Nigel's got quite a lot of work to do. He's going to try and pick these couple off. I think he's got the pace on the blue car for sure. And chasing down the rest of the pack. Plenty of speed down here, hopefully looking for a way past the black MG in front. Looking for a nice slick move past the white MG. A little bit of extra speed through here, and there we go. Nicely done. All too soon, the hour is over, and on the left hand side you can just see the checkered flag, and that's it. The race is completed. Well done, Nigel. What a great bit of racing.
So that was the end of the race at Donington. What a great weekend we had. The car behaved itself beautifully. We got a few little niggles. Nigel suffered with a degree of overheating towards the end of the race. And I felt the brakes were a little bit soft, so I wanted a slightly more aggressive brake. And I think Greg's going to swap out the brake pads. So the car is in good shape for the next outing, which I think is going to be in the middle of August at Snetterton. So I'm really looking forward to that. But before that, I've got a couple more races in the Crosby Formula Ford. So please stay tuned to see how I get on there. And finally, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and leave any comments you have below. And I'll speak to you next time.